Good afternoon, Mayor Parks of East St. Louis. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, Erica, and I'm glad to be here with C Sharp.
All right, C Sharp, welcome to East St. Louis.
What's up, y'all?
All right, so tell us, why are you two here together here in Mayor Alvin Parks of East St. Louis' office?
Okay. Well, you want to start?
Why don't you start?
Okay. Well, first of all, man, I have a real admiration for Mr. Parks, Mr. Mayor Parks. He's somebody that I ultimately, you know what I'm saying, want to, see myself becoming, just a pillar, just somebody that makes those decisions, that makes the community and society better around him. Every time I've got the opportunity to meet you and to shake your hand, I've had a very, very pleasant, very, very inspirational and experience, getting a chance to meet you. So, it's just one of those things, man. I see you working very, very hard to achieve a third term. And, one thing I know about is all about hard work and the dedication that it takes to try to achieve,
Well, the thing that gets me driven, C Sharp, is just looking at how the community can blossom and looking at the blossoming that's already taking place. And to have you jumping in here and indicating you like what we're doing and you like what you see and you want to see more of it just means the world. Because I think that when you have somebody who has the youth development focus that you have, it helps to show that we are about many of the same things. And one of the things I do want to point to real quickly is what we've done when it comes to youth, because I know that's a passion for yours, and there might be an idea or two that you need to share with me.
Okay.
One of the things as a mayor that I've spent a lot of time doing is raising money for youth activities here in East St. Louis. For example, activities with the Jackie Joyner Kersey Center, activities like the track teams in football and basketball and softball, and just being there to make sure that our kids could see the proper exposures. Something like you saw earlier today. These are the things that really take our kids down a track where you can say the exposure is going to lead them to greatness because they can now see something that they might end up wanting to be.
But you know what, to piggyback and make an addition, you know what I'm saying, to what you just said, man, even though the sports and all that stuff is cool, man, we dying not only from gun violence, but from malnutrition.
Yes.
We're dying from miseducation. We're dying from, you know what I'm saying, more of our environment, you know what I'm saying, than our life expectancy. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So my question to you is like, what type of role can you play in that? And, do you have an idea on how you want to let young people know that it's their responsibility to the society to keep people like you in their favor in office?
You bring up an excellent question because the essence of where we're going, that's why our theme is called Life More Abundantly, trying to bring around the turnaround. We have to let people live the American dream. A very big part of that is bringing economic development that people can charge into and say, not only do I have a job, I've got a business opportunity. I've got a career. I've got an opportunity for maybe an entrepreneurship that feeds off one of these other businesses that we are bringing to the community or have brought to the community. That's one of the things that helps to reduce malnutrition. I think about something that somebody said a long time ago. Said, the most positive social program you can have is a job.
Yeah.
You've got to give people the opportunity to live the American dream. That helps to eliminate poverty. It helps to give persons a sense of purpose, a reason, and independence, an opportunity to feed their family and not feeling desperate and just down and out. That's something that we've got to bring more of. We've got good things going here in East St. Louis now. More to come, and I think success will just beget success. So the key is, since we've got that momentum, we're just trying to continue that momentum. And at the same time, I think it's also about making sure that our young folks get properly educated.
Right.
That's why I so appreciate what you did a few minutes ago when you had those young men over in my conference room. When you met with those young men and showed them, I loved your quote, when you talked about every, not just day,
Every day.
you need to be thinking about every hour. Yeah. What are you doing every hour to make a difference with yourself? Did your time count today?
Yeah.
Because time is the thing that life is made of. So telling those young men that at 16 or 17 years old makes them really think about what am I going to do with my day. Not just getting up, putting on your clothes and saying I'm going to school and there's really nothing I'm looking to accomplish. Every day has to have a purpose.
Well, I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you, man. Check this out. The thing is that you got a lot of people that feel like their vote does not count. You see what I'm saying? And I'm the type of dude to where I try to let people know, like, all you have to do is just try it. You see what I'm saying? Put yourself in a position to where you could be a registered voter, and then what you have to do is try it. So, a lot of people on my block, what they say is, man, the system already know who they want in there. They know who they gonna put in there. They know the people that that they want, because they got this overall agenda. So, what kind of confidence can you give the people out there? You know what I'm saying, to let them know that their individual vote counts.
You're hitting a very key point that's near and dear with me. The first point is that when you stand up as a people and vote, the people that elect people or bring out issues are the ones who are going to get the attention on the issues that are important to them. Example, if only a few people vote and a select few pick the leadership of whatever the situation is, everybody else really doesn't matter. But when the people stand up, that just makes people's voices heard, and politicians, like myself, have to pay attention to those individuals who voted. And it's not just about voting. One of the things about this write-in process that I'm going through right now, it's putting me even closer to the people who are actually casting the votes.
And I commend you on that too.
And I appreciate it. It puts us even closer because you have to touch base with people, hearing what they have to say and why we're going through this process. So it really is a blessing that there's a write-in process on this situation. But going back to your point, if you don't vote, you really have no voice.
Exactly. It's no carbon footprint for you, man.
Yeah. And the other part of that is that when you don't vote, the unfortunate thing is you're allowing somebody else to pick your leadership.
Bruh.
So why should that be? Why shouldn't the person who's 21 years old, just got out of high school a couple of years ago, who's at somebody's community college or is in college right now or is working right now or raising children, why shouldn't they say, I'm voting for this because this person cares about my issues related to child care, or relates to my issues related to jobs and entrepreneurship and how am I going to start my own cosmetology school? Or you got to have somebody who's really connected to the people. That's why it's so important that you get the people out who typically don't care.
Right.
I mean, the 18 to 30-year-old group, let's face it, if that group had not voted in 2008, we probably would not have had our first black president.
Exactly.
But President Barack Obama tapped into that voter base.
Crowd.
Yep.
With people like Young Jeezy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats that was, subliminally supporting Obama. You know what I'm saying? Through music, hip-hop, urban, styles, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, I'm telling you, over there, all right, 180,000 people were registered to vote in the city of St. Louis.
Okay.
Now, you know that's ridiculous.
That
You
is.
know there's more people than that, you know what I'm saying, in the city.
That's true.
Only 15,000 of them came out and voted. Check it out. So
less than 10%?
Bruh, I was just about to say that. Less than 10%. 9.1% of the people came out and voted. And they made decisions for everybody. You see? So check this out. I'm not into politics. You're more like the homie to me.
Okay.
So how can people see Alvin Parks as more of a friend type? More of somebody that they can come to, and not just this big politician in this big chair.
I tell you what, we're going to come right back. This is Mayor Alvin Parks, the mayor of East St. Louis, Illinois, and we have Mr. C. Sharp. We'll be right back. This is Erica Brooks. Today's March 25th, 2015. We're here in Mayor Alvin Parks' office in East St. Louis. Thank you.